This is World Marine Media News and I'm Mark Jardine. When any race yacht is announced, there is always excitement, but the XR41 looks like it's going to be something special. So much was the excitement that when it was announced that X-Yachts were returning to the racing market, owners signed up for one without even knowing the length. Let's take a closer look. I'm here with Kræn Nielsen on the XR41 mock-up, which is in the HQ of X-Yachts, just so that they can get a bit of an overview of how things are going to look inside the cockpit. And this is really X-Yachts going back to its roots, and all the way from the X79, the heritage that X-Yachts have had in the racing sector has been huge. So first of all, it's really good to see you here, Kræn.
Good to see you again, Mark.
Why have X-Yachts decided to go back into the racing market now?
I think I've now been on board here for 6.5 years, and since the day I started, I got the question from customers, from journalists, and from industry professionals, when will you go back to your roots? And it's been somewhat a journey, because we've been very successful in the performance cruisers for more than a decade. But eventually, half a year ago, we decided together with the board that we want to go back to our roots with this, you can say, a dual-purpose boat that is absolutely fit for racing, hardcore ORC optimized, but with a dual purpose as a sporty cruiser.
And this hasn't just been X-Yachts involved in this. Who else has been involved in the design?
Yeah, this is actually quite special. For 45 years, we've done almost everything ourselves, which has been pretty special. But to get into this game, we decided to team up with the best industry professionals, meaning that we teamed up with North, whom we know very well. We teamed up with Bau Becking, Jesper Radic, Pure Design, Javier Jaudanés as a designer. So actually we went for a very, very strong package of partners, and that has, to my knowledge, proven very successful so far.
When you're designing a yacht, you're always aiming for perfection, but compromises need to be made. Where have the compromises been made?
You're absolutely right. We're walking on a thin red line here to have a boat that is, we actually set ourselves a target being able to win the Worlds in 2025. And the ORC rule is so that you can still win the Worlds and then have a boat with a secondary purpose. So imagine this boat going from a 2-meter bowsprit to a 1-meter bowsprit. Imagine going from a big square head main to a main with a normal headboard, and you can say, so we do some changes to the boat. It's still the same hull, but we do things to fit the two purposes.
You briefly talked about the ORC Worlds there, but the goals for this boat and for its owners must be pretty varied, but is it that ORC Worlds the overriding first one?
It is where you can say, when we gained our success 30 years ago, that was on the big racing scenes. And that's why we decided we want to go all in. And that means that every aspect of this boat has been optimized to an extent you cannot imagine on ORC. To elaborate, 20 years ago, we could do 20 measurement briefs in a weekend when we really did our hard work. Now we do thousands in a weekend in order to optimize all small details and give an AI technology and stuff like that. So really interesting and a big learning curve.
And we're at the stage where the hull mold is being produced. So you finalized the design and things are really going on a pace at the moment. But when will the first boat be launched?
We will have the first boat in the water in the late end of December this year, and we will show it to the world in Düsseldorf.
Well, this is a point we're really looking forward to. Kræn, many thanks indeed for your time there. And I have to say, it's an exciting project that we're all looking forward to.
And I look forward to a test sail with you, Mark.
So am I.